welcome to NoChaNoMa, Simon's living room, and that was a usual introduction. And I stated in my advert that it would be ameyoyoii. Hello, Dill. It's him again. It's me again. Yes, it would be ameyoyoii. And Frederick, my good friend Frederick, said it's got an A in it. I don't know. Alas, hello, alas. If you're hearing an echo, I'm going to show you. I had it all set up, but the sun kept coming out. It's not raining, basically. So let me try and add this to the stream. There we go. Oh, look, there's my settee. Right, I shall take it to the window. And you shall see that it's not raining. Oh, it is. It is raining. Jolly good. That's what I like to see. Rain. It is raining. Oh, Ford Pro. That's an ancient thing. Look, there's the sky. It's proper rainy sky. There we are. I've proved it. There we go. That's enough of that. My scruffy settee. Right, hang on. What do I do? How do I? Oh, right. I shall remove it from the stream. That would do it. Remove. Okay. That might. Oh no. It's still going on over there. Go away. Go over there. No, it's going to fall over. Perhaps if I turn the sound off. It doesn't like that. No, it doesn't like that. Oh, that'll do it. Power off. Excuse me. It's like technical difficulties. Not that much. Hello, not that much. Right, I don't know about you, but can anybody hear some rainy jazz going on in the background? Do I need to turn it up? No, says Dibble. Let's see. Let's just turn it up and see. Okay. You have a distortion pedal now. Oh dear. We have your rain. You're a bit Dalek. Oh right. It's done that again. Hang on. I'm gonna have to do like I said in the advert. Plug it out and plug it in again. Wait for me. Right, am I back to normal? I don't know. Am I back to normal? Was I ever normal? I can't hear myself. The sound is still not good. Hang on, perhaps if I do this, get rid of that. Close all. Is that any better? Sound is all good. No music, though. Hang on. If I do that, oops, and that. Now is there music? Anyway, it's beside the point. It's raining, which is what it's supposed to do, because this was the whole point of this show, was that I wasn't going to be able to go out and do anything because it was raining. So, I as you see, I've moved back down into my living room, as my real living room. Somebody on Radri's Discord was making fun of my green screen, saying that it's to disguise the fact that I'm in Europe. So I felt the need to come downstairs and show my real living room. It's a little loud. All right, okay. That's because I'm right up. What's a little loud? The jazz or me? The music is a bit loud. All right, hang on then. All right, any better? I have no way of monitoring this. Jazz, okay. If it's too annoying, not you, Dibble, but anybody else, I'll switch it off. Perfect. Okay, good. I just because it's jazz with rain noises in the background. Which I mean, I went into town for my coffee earlier, and it was sunny, and I thought, oh dear. And then when I came outside to get back on my bike after my coffee and Belgian chocolates, my bike was covered in rain, so it had been raining, and then the sun came out again. It's one of those days where it just varies. Ameyoyoii, the threat of rain. Well, it had threatened and produced results. Well, this is because today, folks, I have no guests. As you can probably tell, there's nobody going to turn up. I could always throw one of you lot a link, if you're decent. Someone knows I'm not a fan of jazz. Yes, you made that perfectly clear last week or the other week. Oh, hang on. I'm not drinking wine, by the way. I did have some last night. Against my better judgment. Well, no, not against my better judgment. I was persuaded in the cafe I went to, because I usually have wine when I go there. And he said, "Would you like some wine?" And yes, I said. And I had a rather nice rosé. And I've been abstaining all week because my best friend in Tokyo is having a sort of a dry week, so I thought perhaps I'd join her. And so I'm back on the wagon, as it were, now, and I've got some what is it? Honey, pear, and cinnamon tea, thoroughly brewed in the kitchen. So just bear with me. I shall go and get that. Yes, no wine. Cinnamon tea. It's all very civilized. There we are. Ooh. It's in a coffee. It's not coffee, it's tea. Talks amongst yourselves, yes. It's tea, and I'm going to put it in a very refined I Killed Kenny South Park mug. There we are. Right. I don't know why I need the headphones, actually. I'm just imagining that you'll be talking to me. You move the frig, the ceiling fell, and everything is covered in it. Hang on. The ceiling fell? Dear me, Dibble. You're living in more penible circumstances than I thought. 2 people. Yeah, well, it's all people are lurking, or people have disappeared because of the jazz. I don't know. Well, it tastes mostly of cinnamon. It doesn't have quite the same effect as wine, naturally. So how is everybody? I've had a sort of rather mundane week, so not much has happened. So it's going to be difficult to... You have a glass version of the I Killed Kenny mug. My mother bought these. She got at a what was it? A Women's Institute Coffee Morning raffle. There's another one with Cartman on it, and she thought they were cute. She's never seen South Park, and then my sister told her about it, and she was a bit shocked. New glasses happened, and a rather large chunk of money that I'd been saving up disappeared. Like nearly 2 months' wages went on 2 pairs of glasses because they're very focal. Because I got variable degrees of degradation in due to old age. So depending on where I look, I'm in focus or not. It shows two people only. Yes, people are hiding themselves, or StreamYard is not very good at calculating who's watching. Glass is a big business for the traders. Yes. Sort of. I think each of these was each glass was about 500 euros each. So I've got to be very, very careful for years to come. And also, they said sort of my eyes are deteriorated faster than were normal. So I've probably got to go and book a proper eye test and see whether I need to have stuff done to my eyes. This will all happen to us. This happens to us all. We'll all sort of deteriorate. You know, once you've gone past 30, that's it. You've had it, basically. We're not designed. We're sort of organic things are basic. Well, apart from giant turtles and giant tortoises and some whales. I mean, I suppose it's all relative. They're designed to live for some indefinite period. It's basically fire and forget. Oh dear, $800. Phew. Yes, this is why I've got string attached to my glasses, because I don't want to lose them. They fly off. They tend to get, now they're nice and sort of fit snugly, but I imagine in a few years, sort of these arms will loosen and they'll start drooping down my nose like this, and then they'll fall off. And if they fall off, they'll smash. So I don't want them to smash. So I've got string on them. And I look like a 60-year-old looking at my phone. And now I've got multifocal things. I can look at my. What have I done with my phone? Speaking of my phone, here's my phone. Yes, I used to sort of like with my old glasses. I would like have to go. Oh yeah. My glasses look jazzy. It's my Clark Kent look. Hey, Tomo made it! Everybody, it's Tomo is back. Tomo from Shikoku. Hey! I was just tweeting with her before, and she hasn't been here for ages. She was having a digital detox, sort of, and now she's about to sort of get a full hit of digital again. You had your first glasses at 3. I had my first glasses at 6 or 7. Yes, it's. I don't know why. I think my lenses didn't. There was something with my lenses. Anyway, there always is if you're short-sighted. Detoxification is always good. This is why I'm having cinnamon tea and not wine. Why I've been very good this week. And why after 2 glasses last night I was quite dizzy. But I had a rather nice focaccia bread made that in that cafe Skippy's that I go to, and the proprietress had experimented and tried making her own focaccia bread, and it was very nice with sun-dried tomatoes on top. And then I had a beetroot salad with walnuts and apple, and a rather nice chocolate brownie and ice cream as dessert. If you have a few drinks, you can't read well. I think that applies to all of us. I wondered about that. I was going to ask you on Twitter, Tomo, if you come and join us from the bath tonight. So yes, you are in the bath. There we are. Simon NoChaNoMa, viewable from all locations. Yeah, apart from like Heathland in Belgium, and then it turns into Minecraft. You haven't worn them before, but yes, if you're lucky, you won't need them. It's just one of those natural things. You need to watch from the bath. Yes. Well, I will have a bath show, and everybody sort of we'll have an arrangement. Everybody come and watch Simon NoChaNoMa from their bath. No, I will take no responsibility for lost phones or electrocution. So our next guests are going to be, I'm preempting because I have mentioned on the previous show that the Sake sisters are going to be. I've now established a date for the Sake sisters to come. I have been very good. I have not touched any of the sake that I bought the other week at Tagawa. It's all waiting for this show. So the 11th of September, they will be on the show. Bath with Simon. Yes, I've got a shower, so it's quite difficult. And after Nosh will be returning as well. Nosh abroad will be making he'll be a train driver. We'll be having a virtual train ride. It'll be very exciting. You can watch us go around the Yamanote line, a CG version of the Yamanote line. I'm giving all away the secrets here. Oh, you're not far from Bath. Ah, all right. I've been to Bath. And I've been to Cheddar Gorge and the Chilterns, and I've been to all those sorts of places. Hey, Perk! Perk's here. Is it raining in Spain? It's raining in Belgium. Oh, no, it's sunny again. Yeah. I'm really glad that it just rained there just for the sake of the show. When you put glasses on, it might make you want to love glasses instantly. What, those huge things with all dials on? Not sure about that. Yes, Perk, what have you missed? Not a lot. I mean, I know. Is the jazz still going on? Obviously, perhaps that's what I was. Yes, I can still hear rainy jazz going on. Yeah. Okay. That's for filling the gaps when I run out of things to say. Yes, it is necessary. It's like a cultural thing. For us over here, it's only necessary when we start to pong. I was listening to Alan Watts before the show. Just change the subject completely. If anybody knows who Alan Watts was, an English philosopher, talking about the misunderstanding of reincarnation, or what reincarnation is it possible, and that each of us, each sentient thing, not necessarily human, is a manifestation of one thing. Do we know how far back this bath thing goes? I mean, Tomo has always been in the bath from the show. No, I mean, in Japanese history, I don't know. I was watching about the Jomon period. I'm not quite sure. 10,000 years ago, they had baths, so possibly not back as far as that. I would imagine only about 1,000 years or so. I'm trying to think. I have read the Pillow Book of Sei Shogunon. I can't remember whether that's from the Heian period, and I can't for the life of me remember whether they talked about having baths back then. So it could only be about 1,000 years. As for us over here in the West, also possibly a couple of 1,000 years. The Roman baths in Bath are very old. Yes, definitely a couple of thousand years. Thermae, I think, is the Latin term for bath. The baths. Yeah, it's the origins of a tongue twister there. Alas, baths back in Bath. There we go. That's I just thought of that tongue twister there. Alas, baths back in Bath. Okay, say that fast with vids of your mum after like half a dozen White Claws. At a certain point during the show, I may have to. I don't know sort of what the diuretic effects of cinnamon tea are. I usually drink chamomile in the morning, and that's quite diuretic. So if I disappear, it's because I need the loo. Ah, yes, Tomo's been to England and to Bath. So Tomo and Alas, you can talk to each other about Bath from the Bath. I've had only one experience of Japanese in onsen, Japanese bath onsen. I've never been to a sento in Japan. I'm not quite sure, but I mean, when I went to an onsen, I made sure that there was nobody else in it before I went. So going to a sento would be even more sort of stressful. Stark bollock naked amongst strangers. It's not something really I'm used to. So I have experienced the Japanese bath of sorts. I've never actually. I mean, I've been in lots of Japanese hotels where they've got that deep bath, but I always just use the shower. Just seemed like a right faff filling the bath up and waiting for it, and then. That tattoo on my lower back. My sister has a tattoo. I don't have a tattoo. Could never see the point, really. It's I mean, the only bits of me that appear bare throughout the year are my arms and from the neck up. So there would be nothing to see unless I had a tattoo on my forehead or something. Hammam. I'm taking that some kind of Turkish bath. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar. Spain. So yes, that's yes, it's the Muslim influence there. You cover your sexy parts. Do you have sexy? I cover what I like to think are my sexy parts. Possibly not remotely sexy. Yes. Public hot. Yes, it's a bit like a sento then in Japan. Public hot water baths. I've watched lots of programs about them on like things like Japanology Plus, and they look quite pleasant. It's just the idea of sitting there on a little plastic stool with a shower, scrubbing your sexy bits in front of strangers before you get into the bath. That's kind of. Moment of silence while the jazz plays softly in the background to fill the gaps. So what have you all been up to? I mean, I haven't been anywhere this week, unfortunately. Oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow I shall be going to watch my son play bagpipes, my oldest son. This one, The Bells of Old Tokyo. This is a book I got earlier in the year for my birthday. Yeah, quite early in January. It tells a story. It's a series of autobiographical stories of an American woman living in Tokyo. And the thread of the story is she goes to visit all the various locations of the time bells in Tokyo, because when it was founded in the 16th century, Tokugawa Ieyasu decided that there would be one time and everybody would adhere to that time. And so he had a series of bells cast, which would ring out and ring out the time. And each bell, you could hear it up to a certain distance, and then the next bell would be rung. And so the city was covered, so that everybody knew what time it was and knew where they had to be and all that sort of business. So that's the theme of the book. Yes, you usually have a lot of space. I mean, I was in an onsen in Yamaguchi, onsen hotel. I just waited and waited and waited. Yeah, I was really confused because my friend had said, oh, you need to do, bathe 3 times. I thought, what? How am I going to fit that in? And it was like 10 o'clock at night. I'm going to go, But what she meant was you had to wash and then rinse off and then go and bathe. Not just use the onsen 3 times before going to bed. And there was nobody in there, so I had the place to myself. It was rather good. I wasn't quite so relaxed. It was nice to get in the hot water and settle. But I was like paranoid that somebody would walk in, so I couldn't quite relax fully. It'd be like if we all walked in on Tomo. Hi, it's just us. The chance would be a fine thing. I've been following the all the latest COVID updates and everything, and it's not looking good for getting to Japan. Could be sort of like another 6 months. Yes, I've been naked in the sea and I've been naked in a river. There's a certain amount of you can sort of hide under the trees and stuff, But yes, in a public bath, unless it was permitted, it would be rather awkward. 12 months, yeah. So September 2022, with a bit of luck. Yes, really, onsen, you're expecting other people to be in there. Yes. Fig leaf. You have that in your drawer. You take it with you. I lost my train of thought. Where was I? I was in an onsen with a fig leaf. No, hang on. Reincarnation. It's going everywhere, this. Stream of consciousness. You watch all the walking videos. Speaking of which, I'll just go and make you jealous again. I have to go here and go here and press play. There we are. There we go. So this is actually from. I wanted rain and I wanted Japanese streets in rain. Hang on, do I move myself? I'll make myself a bit smaller. So here we are. I can't remember. Is this Shinjuku? It looks a bit like Amoyoyoii, but it's raining. Yes, we had open showers sort of after sports at school. But I mean, when you go to and also with swimming baths, at the baths after you come out, sometimes you just strip off your trunks in the showers. Yes, well, Christmas is probably definite. My son has booked time off now. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I've got to book. We've got to do a whole rigmarole of doing a PCR test. My sons and myself have all got the COVID certificates to prove we've been vaccinated, but that's not enough. You have to get a PCR test done 3 days before you go, and then when you get there, 2 days after getting there, you have to have another test, and it all costs, and you've all got to book it in advance. Right, faff. I'm just hoping that by December that they'll relax that, but I don't know. As from beginning of this month, that's the thing you got to do. But yeah, theoretically, Christmas. Hello, Dean. You're putting your granddaughter's bike together. Okay, that's permissible. You have a negative thing for showering with other people. Yeah, unless you know them intimately, it's a bit awkward, isn't it? Hello. What are you doing here? You go around to a friend's house. You don't just, can I come in the shower with you? Not the done thing. Well, you've not missed much, Dean. I mean, you've missed reincarnation. Yeah, you missed reincarnation, basically. You missed the boat, old chap. Yes, and public nudity and reincarnation. Those were the topics that you missed. I could have been lurking, fixing his bike, and with one eye on the bike and then one eye on the phone. Trying to work where this is. Have I been here? Possibly. We reincarnate. Oh no, you won't feel a thing. I was listening to Alan Watts. Sort of, he was explaining when you go to sleep, you become unconscious, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're there again. So you could be a completely different person. We're all interchangeable, apparently. Sort of who we are is not real, and it's all freely available for the one thing that does exist, the universe. Who? Who? What? Where? When? How? I've decided to order a book. I'm listening to this Alan Watts thing. The Secret Teachings of Tibetan Buddhism, or something like that. He said, sort of, which everybody in the West thinks Buddhism is this, that, or the other. But then somebody published a book showing what it's really about. So I'm going to go get that, I think. Matrix stuff, yes. Yes, the gunky hair. Lovely. Or you get reincarnated as the bacteria in the hair collector. Yes. Or the bacteria in the hair collector of giant alien beings across the other side of the universe. Definitely is a stream of consciousness. What have I got? I don't know what they put in this cinnamon tea, but it's pretty good. You feel like a bacteria. A bacteria. I feel like a bacteria. Oh, it is. It's Shinjuku. I recognize that building that looks like a barcode. Yes, and there's Don Quixote on the corner. Yes, I have been there, but not when it's raining. I think the last time I was there was 2018 with Aussie Awesome and Kaysan Death. I bought it from Carrefour supermarkets. It's Twinings. You probably get it over there. It's Twinings, pear, honey, and cinnamon infusion. We are mostly back. Yes, we're ever dying, ever being reproduced bacteria in an organized state. With an illusion of consciousness and self. No, it's Twinings, produced in a very respectable British factory and imported. It's brilliant sunshine outside today. Now, after that bit of rain, I feel like I've my trade description actually being done by the trade descriptions. Threat of rain, and a disorganized state of bacteria. I should like to, walk around in the rain in Japan at one time. Oh, is it gloomy in the south of England? Okay. Southwest England is gloomy at the moment. What's it like in Frankfurt? Not that much. Grey in southwest of England. How about Spain? Right. Oh, everybody give a quick weather report. Australia, it's dark. I know that. So you can't really tell. It's raining. It's dark and raining. You don't know if you'd care to be reincarnated, but I wouldn't mind time travel. Except for the butterfly effect. End up not being born. Gloomy in Lisbon in Portugal as well. Wow. Light rain there. Oh, we've got the best of it then. It's brilliant sunshine out here with like white fluffy clouds and blue sky. Blue skies in Spain. Okay. Oh, it's not just Belgium then. Reduced to talking about the weather on Simon NoChaNoMa. Old cafe. No tea, no curry. Hang on a minute. What did that say? I have to go back. Can I go back? How do I go back? I go back a fraction. Back fraction more. Fraction more. Okay, that's that. I'm curious now. It said old cafe, no tea, no curry. Not quite sure why that was there. I'm not sure you can be reincarnated as a person of choice. Everybody would like to be reincarnated as a famous person. I know. In my past life, I was XYZ. Nobody says in my past life I was the bacteria in a hair collector in a drain. It's very British. Yes, I'm falling into type. Typecasts. be a fly on the wall and just watch the past. Oh, that was lightning. Or was it just... No, what is it? Yeah. Where's this old cafe? I'm curious now. Everybody watch with me. Did it say no tea and no curry? I forgot to that bit. Ah, you quit your Japanese. I kind of did that after they said, next class we'll be doing everything in Japanese and we'll be doing kanji as well. Oh, no. Sorry. I think we must have missed it. Oh, no, here it is. Hang on. I have to pause it. No tax, no charge. What am I... new glasses. No tea, no curry, no tax, no charge. Dear me, Simon. The glasses have a curious effect because it's they're very focal. So the top half is for distance, and everything is marvelously sharp. Then there's a sort of like a middle area that's all blurry, and then the bottom half is for stuff supposedly close up. But the way they're made, if you turn your head like that, sort of there's a kind of like a weird lens effect. Sort of it's like being drunk without having drunk anything. How much did you pay this trance medium to hear the fact that you were supposed to be Eric the Red? I think Tomo might have nodded off. Nothing. Oh, you got it for free. If you'd paid, you would definitely been Eric the Red. I'm just checking my jazz. Whether it's still... Yeah, that's okay. You're back. Have you cleared all the debris? Okay. Yes, it's always somebody famous. You know, I know. They spot you and they think, who would he like to be or she like to be? Oh, not a lot of fun. No, I can imagine if your ceiling has come down. You're a future incarnation of Simon who's traveled back into the past to meet my former incarnation. Yes, you don't need one actor. Playing all roles. I used to watch a lot of walking videos. And obviously quite a few have appeared on as background of my show. But I mean, after a while, you know, when you've seen one like alleyway and back street in Tokyo, you've seen them all. Still, you know, it's nice. The guy has his own father and his own mother. Oh dear. parthenogenesis. That's where the mother is the mother of the mother. The background music is very relaxing. Good. That's what it said on the tin. It's sort of relaxing jazz with rain sounds for, de-stressing and all that sort of business. I actually haven't seen a film for a very long time. At the cinema or even on screen, on television. You're hoping it's not going to rain in the meantime then, Dibble? I wonder whether that says karaoke. All right, completely wrong. Predestination. Isn't that a Christian sort of group or something like that? Fukushima. Oh, you're watching is that sort of a bit like Chernobyl, the series on Netflix, or whatever it was. The pipe is fixed. Okay, all right. It's not rain coming in. And what was it like? Not that much. Is it recommendable? I have I can get onto Netflix with my PlayStation. I generally never watch anything. So if Chuck the Magpie and her mother are watching, I'm sorry if I'm being a bit dull. Last week was more interesting with Sid the Squid, but I'm having to wing it this week. So hello, if you're watching, I sent you the link. You had to go and eat to soak up the baker's dozen. Yes, also just noticed your comment about getting a builder. Building supplies are also sort of getting a bit difficult. I noticed our work getting tile glue is proving to be difficult. Getting stocks of it, all due to sort of like the whole production chain being affected by the current situation. Oh, if it was just your roof, you'd go up and fix it. Not anti-nuclear enough, yes. I wonder whether there's kind of like a self-censorship in filmmaking in Japan, whether they don't want to disturb the harmony, whether that's a reason for it, I don't know. Sid the Squid, yeah, she is. I'm hoping that her counterpart, Pod Goblin, Sunny Fox Fangs, will also appear at some point, or perhaps both of them again. Jaded in Japan, they're quite fun. That was also a rather stream of consciousness show, but when Sydney's on there, it goes quite well. I'm not quite sure what the supply chain problem is, but I do notice that sort of like I heard my bosses saying sort of, for example, tiles, production of tiles have been delayed and set back I suppose it's raw materials. Depends where the raw materials come from. If they come from outside of Europe, have to come across borders and so on. Everything's delayed. That being said, there are more trucks on the road at the moment than ever before, because everybody's ordering stuff online. Right, I've had enough of rainy Shinjuku. I don't know about you lot. I mean, if votes now. Back to my living room, and just me, or carry on walking around in rainy Tokyo. Happy Dance. Oh, I'll have to look that one up. Who has to become a Zen monk? Yes, it's kind of like there's no. It's not vocational over there, generally. Mostly, it's sort of Westerners who go over there who want to become Zen monks out of vocation. All right. Blaming coming out of the EU. Well, it's difficult to tell. I mean, if there hadn't been a coronavirus situation, that might have been the case, that coming out of the EU. But I mean, it's difficult to tell what is the cause. That was the full extent and limit of my political commentary on today's show. Nobody's voted. I'm about to transfer back to my living room. Because this bobbing about in the rain with a plastic umbrella is all very well and good. But we can't be there, unfortunately. Lass. Living room. Okay. Jolly good. Okay. There we are. Stay. Oh, sorry, Dibble. You're outvoted by the lady from the southwest. The man in the southeast has been outvoted by the lady from the southwest. I'm wondering where Radri is. Radri liked my announcement, as did you, on Discord. But then I noticed on his Discord, he was going to pick up Kiki, and but he was possibly going to do a Sonic stream. So he could be doing that. I'm not here. But you're not watching the screen at the moment. And you're being sort of mildly irritated by smooth jazz. He's preparing to stream. Oh, right, yeah. I might go along and be annoying. I have a while before I have to clear all this gumph up. It took me about half an hour to get all the equipment downstairs, faff about, make myself look nice for the camera. I even got lights and all that business. I mean, there's plenty of daylight. I've got the curtains closed because it was causing my camera to go bananas. So it's been a bit of a kind of like odd live stream. Not remotely talked about rain, because apparently there are 50 different types of ways to talk about rain in Japanese. I did look at them, and that's where I got the threat of rain sound, like words from. I was going to put them up on the screen somehow, but oh, right. Well, this inspiration. Let's have a look. You need a light. You need friends in Japan to have photographs to decorate your room. You need some plants, big curtains, dark brown paint, and 20-year-old sofas. That's what you need. 50, yeah, we have 50 Shades of Grey in Frankfurt. The movie was called Fancy Dance. I'm having to squint at the screen now. This is how good the glasses are. To look at your... I can't tell whether that's a smiley face. I think it's a smiley face. Suo Masayuki. Okay. Suo Masayuki. Okay, I shall see if that's on. Is it on Netflix? Yes, it's a natural pastime to talk about the weather. It is quite cozy in here. I remember when I first moved in here 10 years ago. 10 years ago, when you move to a place in Belgium from another place, the police pay a visit just to make sure that you are the actual occupant and you have a contract and blah blah blah, and that you're not some creepy drug dealer setting up some kind of scam or whatever. And a policeman came around, and I had some classical music playing in the background, and he said, "Oh, this is very cozy." Said, yes, it is. Yes, micro emojis can be cute, can be confused for microaggressions if you don't see very well. No, it's a thing. Because I'd become I'd moved from one parish to another, so they come and make sure that you are who you say you are, and it's all legal and above board. Blimey. I'm trying to think. Yes, I've been quite a few places since I was 14. Oh, there's a full stop after strange. I can just about see it now with my glasses. Because otherwise it would read without the punctuation. It would read "Strange Police only come here if people call them." We're the Strange Police. We come to check whether you're strange. You're talking to Dibble, alas. So I've been in several houses. Well, the time is fast approaching where luckily there's no diuretic properties of cinnamon tea, but I've drunk quite a lot and exhausted the possibilities of 50 Shades of Rain, and will shortly reincarnate as a lurker in Radri's stream. And next week, what is it? What is it next week? What's the date next week? I have to have a look. Something in September. September hang on a minute. September the 4th of September. No idea what's happening. I shall do my best to try and get somebody on the show for the 4th of September. But failing that, the next guest will be on the 11th. That'll be the Sake sisters. And I shall be able to then drink on the show. And the week after that, we'll be going on a virtual train ride around Tokyo with Nosh, with a bit of luck. So, I'd like to thank you all for keeping me company. Tomo, if you're still in the bath, you'll get very wrinkly, But thank you for joining me from Shikoku. Thank you, Vids of your Mom, for joining me from Canada, Perk from Spain, Dibble and Alas from the UK, not that much, from Germany. Who else have we got? Dean from Australia. So it was a global chat, as I said in one of my splurges about it. And thank you for keeping me company. And hopefully see you all again next week. Okay, bye everybody. Have a great day. Bye for now.